Frames are something that is absolutely key to how styling designs bikes.
We wanted the frame to be simple, direct. We wanted the frame to enhance the engine.
We basically use this exoskeleton frame that really highlights the frame as much as the engine.
Early on decision that it would be exposed.
VR Muscle is a VRSC motorcycle, and having that perimeter frame visible is part of our signature.
The philosophy that Willie G and the team employ is that the engine is the jewel, but the jewel, it needs a very beautiful frame as well.
We wanted it to be a brush stroke in the painting that made sense.
That was a real challenge for us because frames are something that you attach things to, that provide structure, that connect the front wheel to the rear wheel. And we had to do all those things and make it look good at the same time.
We're the only one brand in the motorcycle industry using that process called hydroforming.
I had been doing some research around different ways to fabricate materials, and I came across hydroforming.
You shoot water through the tubes at like 60,000 psi. It gives you enormous stiffness. You don't need as many welds, and you get these really smooth flowing shapes.
But if you took that frame and put it on this drawing table, it had to have a form that was functional yet it flowed, was handsome.
And it really gave styling that jewel that they could hang on the wall.
The muscle braking system, or the VRC braking system we use, is, in my point of view, way superior to every custom bike that's out there.
Better braking is always a plus.
We use Brembo brakes, and Brembo can incredibly claim to be the best braking brand out there.
In different industries, automotive, even in competitive sport bike industry, Brembo brand is huge.
They provide a really, really great lever feedback. You always know what's going on. That's, I think, key to brakes, is that transparency, that the brake system talks to you, that you always know what kind of grip level you're getting out of the tires, and know what the suspension is doing. And it's always in this little lever that talks to you and tells you what's going on.
So again, it kind of comes back to the styling thing again, of how can you hide this brick? Where can you bury this thing so nobody would see it?
We developed a wheel bearing that we loaded with magnets, and that thing is basically the speed sensor for us. And it's practically invisible, you can't see that.
And we managed to pull it off again, so that's good.
You get the best of both worlds without the styling drawbacks that most systems have.
We just thought that we have an opportunity to make a much more muscular, brutal, edgier, more techy looking motorcycle off the V-Rod platform. If V-Rod's a sword and it's beautifully formed, VR Muscle is more like a battle axe. We have new surface development on radiator covers. Those covers actually collect air a little more efficiently. We're using satin chrome on our new headlight mount. Our handlebars are cast aluminum right over steel tubing, and we've stuffed the handlebars with wiring. We took what we call our hat trick instrument, and we did new dial faces and really mixed up the bezel. SMC is very durable, yet enables us to have a very nice Class A surface development. And so our highlights run true, and it enables us to put features that we couldn't do in metal. As you look at the engine, you'll notice a few tweaks. We have a new primary cover on the right side, and that has an oil fill. The seat, which looks chopped and minimal, is actually very, very comfortable. The rear fender, which is definitely chopped, exposing that massive 240 rear tire, has the turn signals and tail light tucked inside, leaving it clean. The exhaust is unique for us on V-Rods, since we split the exhaust and put mufflers right and left side. And this enabled us to have full-size bags. We're just very proud of the overall look and feel of the motorcycle. It has a little throatier sound from the exhaust, and so it gives the rider a different feel, a new feel. We're just proud of everything.
The V-Rod VRSC platform of products has been just a phenomenal, exciting lineup of motorcycles.
We call them power cruisers. And when you ride a VRSC-based product, you will realize instantly that these bikes are about the center of gravity, the engine.
I know when I get on a VRSC bike, they're just fun to ride because they're just so responsive and quick.
The engine is addicting. It's not a narrow power band. And the horsepower and torque, you give it a little and you get a lot back.
Twist the throttle and it wants to just pull.
We have a combination of horsepower and torque that makes the bike really, really easy to ride. It has great throttle response. That means when you open up, you get instant response.
It just pulls hard through the entire power band. And I mean, if you had to describe that in a couple words, you'd say, hang on.
So you always have a ton of oomph. Wherever you're on the ref range, these things move.
Now when you give that bike a little, you get a lot back. And the seat of the pants feel is, wow, I better hang on. Because it is a thrill.
Client, Harley-Davidson. Talent, Marissa Miller. Photographer, it's me.
For 40 days and 40 nights, I'm stuck in the desert trying to stay alive. And once again he asked me for my soul. Oh, but I won't give up, I can't give in. Take a look at me, I know I've sinned. I've got a heart of stone and a soul that's not for sale.
It's a cool point in my career because I can kind of be more selective. Being from Northern California and just having that California grassroots upbringing. My uncle rides Harleys, my dad rides bikes, and it's just such a cool thing to have something that I've grown up around be something, you know, with work.
V-Rod muscle, it's like this totally new direction for us with the V-Rod line. It has a totally new, futuristic, innovative look to it that really stretches and extends what we're about at Harley-Davidson.
Just need to be representing America and representing something real.
Devil man, not my soul. And I dance with the devil.
It's a really cool position to be in, to work for a company like that and represent them. I mean, how cool is it? It's Harley.